Today I'm going to teach you how to make a lentil chili. It's one of my favorites, especially when it's cold like it is. I don't know about where you guys are, but we've had some freezing rain and really cold temperatures. This is a really great meal. I love it because it's nice and warm, cozy, and it's just delicious. So that's what we're getting into today, and we'll go ahead and get started. So for the chili, you're going to need some fresh tomatoes, some cilantro, some carrots, some bell peppers, some green onion, 1 clove of garlic minced, 1 large white onion diced. You're also going to need some Worcestershire sauce, some liquid smoke, some soy sauce, some crushed tomatoes. I have fire roasted crushed tomatoes. There's a 28-ounce can. You'll also need some lentils. I have the brown ones here. You'll also need a can of fire roasted diced tomatoes. For seasoning, you're going to need some black pepper, some smoked paprika, some chili powder, some garlic powder, some dried rosemary, some salt. I use fine sea salt. You'll need some onion powder, some coriander, some poultry seasoning, and some caraway seed. You'll also need some oil, whatever kind you like. I have grapeseed oil here, and some tomato paste. Okay, so we're going to start the chili. You guys, you already know I don't measure, but I'll definitely put the measurements and stuff in the description box when I put the recipe down there for you. So you'll want to start with a pan. Mine is already preheated. I've got my oil in there. You'll go ahead and throw your onions in. And what you want to do with the onions, you actually want to sweat these down just a little bit. So it's going to take about 5 minutes. And with the onions, you're going to put a little bit of salt in there. And just a little bit of pepper. Just to season that layer. You always want to season every layer as you go. That's how you make your food taste what? Make your food taste what? Make it taste good! Okay? So we're going to start with the onions. And we'll let this cook for about 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes, we'll come back and we'll show you what it's looking like and we'll move on to the next step. Alright? Alright guys, so here's what the onions are looking like after about 5 minutes. Next thing you're going to add is your bell peppers. I'm using red and yellow. You can use whatever type you like, green, orange, red, yellow, whatever colors floats your boat. And you'll also add your carrots. Okay. And with this layer again, I just add a little bit of pepper on this one. Because remember, we've got a whole seasoning mix that we're going to add here in a minute. So I'll let this whole situation right here chill out. Now this situation right here, I'm going to cook it down for about another 5 to 7 minutes. I like to make sure I stir it, get all of it mixed in real good. And it gives this about 5 to 7 minutes. After that 7-minute mark, I'm going to do 7. We'll come back and we'll proceed with the next step in the process. I'm telling y'all, this lentil chili is about to be the bomb, okay? You're going to love it. Trust me. Okay, so next we're going to add in the soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, tomato paste, and the liquid smoke. Yeah. So we're going to add all of that in. And we'll just give that a stir around. Get everything coated with all the goodness. Yay! Ooh, look at the color. It looks good. And at this time, you'll also go ahead and add your fresh tomatoes, your garlic, your cilantro. You'll want to go ahead and add that in there. You'll also go ahead and add your seasonings. I've already blended mine, so I'm just going to toss that in there as well. And like I said, I'll put all the measurements in the description box for you guys. And you're going to add about half of your green onions. And you'll just give that all a mix together here. Mix all of that together. And just mix it to combine everything. I love tomatoes, so mine is going to be overflowing with tomatoes. Because I love tomatoes. They're awesome. Love them. You're going to go ahead and put your lentils in there. And these are dry. I've already measured and washed them and everything. You'll also add your crushed tomatoes in, because that'll give you some extra moisture. And I like to get all of that out of there. And just give it a stir. Now right now this looks really, really thick. It's looking like, how is that gonna cook? But we are gonna add some liquid to this. You can choose to use water or vegetable broth, whichever you have on hand. Water will make it taste just as good because you got all that seasoning in there. I'm gonna also go ahead and put in my can of diced tomatoes. That gives me some extra moisture, flavor, all that good stuff. And give this a stir. Man, the chili is starting to look really good. Oh boy, I can't wait to try it. And the last thing you're going to add is your stock or your water. I've got some stock off to the side. And you're just going to add just enough to give it some extra liquid movement. I'm using about 1.5 cups to 2 cups. And you'll go ahead and stir this in. And see how that loosens up really nice like that. And what I love about this chili right here is it's all vegetables, mostly tomatoes. At least because I love tomatoes. So you'll go ahead and stir this up and mix all that up. Doesn't that look good? Can't wait to taste it. So you'll go ahead and leave this on, and what you'll do is bring it to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, you'll let it simmer for about 40 minutes. And once it's done, we'll come back and we'll show the finished product. Alright guys, so here we have the finished product. Our finished lentil chili. Oh my god, it looks so good. Okay, well that's all I got for you. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.